Good day everyone, I am Lalaine Dayalo, studying Bsed English 3 in Capital State University, Pontevedra campus. So in this video, I will be analyzing the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. So in this poem, I will be using deconstructive criticism. And according to a deconstructive reading of The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, this poem is frequently interpreted and praised in a joyous spirit. So its key message is that it's best to go against the grain and not always follow the road that others take or the methods that are frequently employed by others. And I have learned from the story that the only real methods to live are through taking chances and letting go of worry about the outcome. So let's look at the poem from a deconstructive angle now that we are aware of its whole interpretation. So as I reread this poem several times and come to a conclusion that the poem's underlying philosophy was the narrator's lack of confidence in his choices, which showed up as uncertainty and doubt on the number of crucial choices. So, in a nutshell, the narrator wanted to take the less trodden path but was unsure how it would affect him. So, let's take a look at a few of the terms in the poem that have many interpretations for illustration. So, the word first, diverge, which appears twice in this poem, has several definitions including to differ in opinion or to move into different directions. So, the final word for the poem is difference, is yet another word that really leaps out. Difference can refer to a point of contention or a state of difference. And by focusing on differences, we can characterize things in terms that what are they are not. So, in other words, that add to the overall binary opposition include stood, bent, psi, hints, and difference. So these words all amass of a lot of meanings and eventually form a chain of signifiers. So the Frost poem, which I used to take for granted, is suddenly complex and ambiguous, leaving me scratching my head and feeling a little bewildered. So next, let's look at the poem from the speaker's perspective. So far as I can tell, the I who speaks in the poem The Road Not Taken is a journey through a wooded area and is required to pick between two roads. So this poem is an example of poem that expresses thoughts because it is clear from the passage that two paths diverge in a golden wood, that the speaker saw the two roads in front of him and had to decide which one to take. And as a result, the tone of the poem makes it clear that there are uncertainty and doubt about which path to take. So the question of whether the speaker made the correct decision for himself makes the reader uneasy. Additionally, the poem's other elements such as imagery, symbolism, exaggeration, tone, and stanzic structure are given meaning. So this poetry mostly uses vital imagery that is more concrete than abstract. So the first and second stanzas are the poem's certain examples of its imagery. So the speaker's usage of two roads diverge in a golden wood in line 1, and because it was a grassy and wanted wear in line 8 to illustrate this point, the yellow wood and it was a grassy are words that deconstruct the language imagery in the poem. And now it displays a concrete illustration of the thing that the poem describes. So the option in life, I discovered that it is symbolized the road not taken after the